Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of December 6th to December 12th. So the theme for the week here is the unexpected. And it feels as though that there's something unique, there's something different that comes into your sphere, into your world, into your life this week. Something that might catch you off guard, something that helps you to see something from another perspective. And something that may be, I'm hearing surprise. Someone saying something that may catch you off guard is what I'm seeing. But I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. I'm seeing that it's like kind of someone saying something that's a bit out of character for them. But it is a nice surprise for you. So for example, if you have someone in your life that is not very emotional or shows affection, maybe this week they're a bit more open and affectionate. So it kind of catches you off guard a bit here. I don't know. There's something about this week that is, it gives you something that you've been wanting, but you weren't necessarily looking for. Like it's something you wanted, but it's almost as if you weren't really trying to go after it or chase it. And so it just kind of falls into your lap or it crosses your path. Or an opportunity or something opening up for you that, like a long held wish. But I mean, it could have been something that you've just waited for a long time and you kind of gave up on. And you didn't really seek to pursue it. And then it kind of shows up at your door. That's what I'm seeing here. A surprise, a pleasant surprise. That's what I'm seeing. Over here. Okay, let's get into your tarot. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. So this card was hiding inside the tarot deck. Interesting. Okay. So we have resilience with the unexpected. I feel like it's almost something that you've held out for a long time. With the resilience card, it's like something that will help you to put down a burden, something that will help you to let something go also. That's what I'm seeing here. Almost like being rewarded for your resilience or your patience. Yeah, because it feels like you've kind of just surrendered to when something will show up for you or if it even will show up for you. And you've had to learn to be strong and learn to accept that something may not come for you or something, like you've learned to let go of some kind of outcome or expectation of something showing up for you. And then it's like the minute you let go or the minute that you have surrendered it, it shows up. So something like that happening this week. Okay, what do we have coming up for Aries this week? December 6th to December 12th. Okay, so you have the 5 of Earth, Temptation reversed, 2 of Fire, and then the King of Fire. I feel as though that you are, something in your finances is being reversed. Yeah, okay. So you are overcoming patterns of self-sabotage, limiting beliefs, things that have held you back from the past. Because the Temptation card is the Devil card, but it's reversed. And I feel as though there's something that has had a hold on you, something like you're overcoming some kind of pattern that has contributed to a lack of finances or a lack of abundance, a feeling of not having enough or feeling unsupported in your life. I feel like there's something that you were engaging in or something that you were connected to that had a hold over you, and it was something that constantly contributed to a experience of lack or feeling unsupported. And what I'm seeing is that you are taking matters into your own hands, is which I'm seeing from the King of Fire. You are choosing to go a different path, to do something differently. And with the Two of Fire, I'm also seeing that, this is about you looking in a different path, a different avenue, seeing what else is out there. You're traveling on a different road, and you're doing it with passion. You're doing it with enthusiasm, and you're doing it with confidence and optimism that going at something in a different manner or in a different way is going to yield a different result for you. And I think that by choosing to do something differently, almost as if you are being rewarded for it, and like something shows up for you because you're changing your methods or you're changing your tactics. You're opening up your heart also as well. I feel like you're allowing yourself to be more. You're connected with your heart more, is what I'm seeing. Like you're doing something more from the heart space rather than an impulse or from the mind. Like you're doing something with love and compassion and a passion. Like you're changing where you're coming from. And that is helping you to overcome patterns. It's helping you to overcome things that have always held you back or have left you feeling unsupported. Yeah, strength. Look at that. Amazing. You're overcoming a lot, Aries, is what I can see. And that is, you're being rewarded for that. You're being rewarded for your bravery, for your courageousness, because the strength card shows up when we overcome those. I always see them as overcoming those internal battles, like overcoming the things that have held us back in our life. And by doing that, the fate is changing for you, because that's what the fortune's wheel is fate is changing for you. The path ahead is changing for you. And I feel like there's something here about the path of lack and carrying a heavy burden, things not going your way or getting in your way or feeling blocked, is starting to shift for you. But I think it's also because you are bravely going on to a new path with more clarity about why maybe something, like you're clear about why this other path that you've been on has kept you stalled, or has not given you the things that you've wanted. And by choosing to redirect, by choosing a different road, as difficult as it may be, because it may require you to walk away from some things here. I feel like you may have to go at something alone. Or not necessarily alone, but just feeling like not a lot of people see it the way you do, or at least the people that are currently in your sphere. Let's clarify the strength and the fortune's wheel. But this is a very significant energy because they're both major arcanas. Clarify the strength and the fortune's wheel. But you're definitely stepping into a place of power. You're leveling up is what I'm hearing. You're leveling up. And with the King of Fire, it's like you are acknowledging your worth. You're acknowledging what you're made of. And you're embodying that. And by embodying that, it's giving you the courage to make the necessary changes that you need to make. So there's a confidence that's coming in here for you. Patience. Yeah. And that may be what the strength card is waiting for your time, waiting for divine timing. I also feel as if you have been very patient and you're being rewarded for it now, because that was the energy that I was feeling with the resilience, that you're being rewarded for having to walk this path, having to traverse some difficult roads, having to carry a lot on your back. quite literally. But now things are changing for you, and you had to wait for that. You had to wait for the changes. You had to wait for things to shift in the right way for you to see something clearly. It was all a matter of time. It was all about timing. Like, they're showing me that if something happened at a different time, it wouldn't have worked out in the way that it needs to work out now. And I feel like you're seeing clearly why that is. Page of Water, a new beginning. A new beginning in, there's a renewal is what I'm hearing. There's a renewal in, I feel like you might meet someone that's different from what you're used to. Some of you may be meeting someone that is, it's like refreshing. There's like a refreshing energy to this where I'm hearing like breath of fresh air, that you might meet someone that's like a breath of fresh air, different from what you've known. It feels romantic. It feels like a beginning stages. Just not, it doesn't feel any like it's serious, but let me look into this here. Page of Water. Yeah, messenger of air. Communication. So there's some kind of communication that's coming in that will give you a sense of renewal. And there's a connection. I feel like there's you're connecting with someone. You're connecting with someone that will either say something to you or give you an idea or give you clarity. And it may not be directly. It could be indirect. Like the other person is not aware of this. Like they're just having a conversation with you. But it could mean something different for you, or it could spark some kind of renewal and hope or faith. Or I'm seeing also you having like a light bulb moment. For example, you could be having a conversation with someone and they say something, but it clears something up for you in your mind, but the conversation has nothing to do with what you realize. It almost like it's a catalyst. So there's some kind of catalyst that comes in, someone saying something that helps you to release something, to let go of something, or gives you something that you've been waiting on. Like, again, like I said, with the unexpected, like someone kind of being a different way from what they normally are, like something out of character. And I feel like it opens something up for you, or it gives you something you've been waiting for. You have the messenger of fire reversed. Let's clarify the messenger of fire reversed. Six of earth. I also feel as though with the messenger of fire, it feels like it's almost like you have the answers that you need. Almost like you want to go, it feels like you want to go in a different direction with the Six of Earth, and you have what you need. With the Six of Earth, I'm seeing movement. And I'm kind of seeing that you're needing to, I'm seeing packing bags. So some of you may be moving on from something to start a new beginning. But you may feel kind of blocked as well. Like it's not time yet. And that's probably what the patience card is too. I feel like some of you are really wanting to move on to something else, to some like a new life or a new path. And you may feel a bit stalled or blocked right now, but it is coming. Let me pick one more here with the Six of Earth and Messenger of Fire, because I feel like there is some kind of delay. And you're waiting for, it's like you're waiting for a message. You're waiting for the time, the right time. When is it time to go? When is it time to move on? Because you're really wanting a new beginning is what I'm seeing here. King of Fire. So this is all about, kind of biding your time, because the King of Fire is about emotional control, being able to see the path ahead, but knowing that if it's not here yet, that we kind of need to temper the emotions, or temper like you're needing to really control your like this desire to move forward, almost, is what I'm seeing here. Being able to stay very grounded in yourself, because King of Water is about emotional control. It's about being an authority over your world, over your domain. So it's like needing to kind of balance out your emotions, because you may feel like this urge or this push to go forward, to do something different. You're like waiting on this change. There's like this antsiness, like you're ready to move. But then you feel kind of delayed and stalled. So this week may be a week about needing to surrender and knowing that divine timing is at play here. Let's go into your oracle cards. Challenge. Oh, trust. Yeah. Okay. So it just feels like there's something, it's not happening yet, or it's not happening fast enough yet, is what I'm seeing. But there is something coming here for you, but it feels like divine timing is taking its sweet time, is what I'm hearing. So patience. I'm sorry. My cards is it this card? There's a card stuck, and I feel like it's this one. Okay. Forgiveness. Embracing. Okay. Yeah, these two cards were stuck to the deck. It wasn't letting me shuffle. Forgiveness and embracing. So this is what you can look forward to. I feel like this week you may feel like you're doing some healing work, some emotional healing work that's allowing you to forgive the past, but also embrace this idea that like letting go. Embracing that things are changing for you as well. I see you being excited though. I see you looking forward to the new changes, but I also see that there's a need for you to forgive the past. And that may be what the timing thing is, like we're waiting for you to continue to heal some resistance. Like holding on to something from the past. And I also feel like this resilience, this heavy weight is also from the past. Something you've had to carry, something that I feel like you're still healing from something. You're allowing yourself to continue to release from something. And so the timing in which something needs to happen is in Spirit's hands. And that's what you're trusting. You may have a hard time trusting it because this is in your challenge position with the trust card. But at the same time, I feel like you are spending that time of you waiting on your ships to come in towards your healing work. And you're starting to wrap your mind around this new path of yours that's shifting for you, because it is coming. It feels like it's on the horizon. And I feel like you're looking ahead for that. But it does feel like you're eagerly waiting. Okay. Angel messages for Aries this week. I would ground your energy this week, Aries. Feels like you may find yourself being a little bit stressed out or in your head a lot. And I see you kind of, you might doubt yourself a bit. You may kind of doubt the path. I kind of feel like don't allow this temptation energy, this like kind of talking yourself out if something is real or not, or if something's really happening, second guessing yourself. Yeah, because I can see that the ego, the mind, the inner critic, like those voices are coming out is what I can see. And it may start to, I'm almost feeling like a panic, like starting to second guess your choices, your decisions. So ground yourself this week, because you may have to face some of those inner dialogue. Okay. Yeah. Self-acceptance. So spend time this week in taking care of yourself, in loving yourself. not punishing yourself or being hard on yourself. Because I feel like I really felt like towards this just now, I felt like there was, there's a need to perhaps even forgive yourself for whatever it is that you believe that you did or didn't do. I feel like there's some self-acceptance. There's a unconditional love that Spirit wants you to practice towards yourself. And they're actually asking me to read the message for self-acceptance here. You are a perfect child of God, and every part of you is wonderful. Your angels guide you to let go of negative self-judgments and to enjoy being you. You are much too hard on yourself, your angels say to you through this card. Although you enjoy having high standards, it's important to view yourself through loving eyes. Berating yourself only makes your spirit sink. Self-improvement comes from a positive mindset. See yourself through your angel's eyes, and you will see someone who is a perfect and holy child of God. Although you have made mistakes in the past, there is nothing that you could have ever said, thought, or done that would change God's love for you. The angels see past your surface mistakes. They see the beating heart of God's love within you. They love you unconditionally, and they ask you to love yourself in the same way. Yeah, I feel like that's a good place to spend your energy this week, actually. Aries, as you're kind of moving into a new journey, a new phase, it's almost like you're in the waiting room. And while you're there in the waiting room, I feel like spending some time in accepting yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself is going to be a good place to be for you this week. So I hope this reading was helpful. If you resonated with it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Aries.